Hey everybody, it's Metal Max coming at you from my private headquarters, which also happens to be my apartment. And as you all know by now, we have just been issued to be under. And what does that mean for the metal scene, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because here's the thing, as you know, the various venues, the Sylvie, the High Noon, the Orpheum, the Majestic, all these venues have pretty much been forced to shut down due to the spread of this terrible COVID-19 outbreak, which means shows have been getting postponed or canceled. Bratfest has had to be rescheduled from late May, and I just heard that Summerfest has to be all the way in September now. Now, what will it mean come summer when things are a lot warmer? Well, there's a possibility a lot of this could die down by then. But the only way that's going to happen is if we comply with this order. So here's what you need to do to help the underground hard rock and metal music scene survive. First of all, check out a lot of the streaming platforms that artists are using on Facebook right now. In fact, this coming Thursday, Ty Christian of Lords of the Trident will be doing a streaming event regarding showcasing of certain symbols with musical talents, co-hosted with Judicator, and one of the bands that I think will be performing at Mad with Powerfest later in the summer. So check that out. Secondly, support my good friend Brad Burt, who is, looking at ways to be creative during all this, since the MATC studios are pretty much on lockdown. And, you can't go into the studio if the campus is on lockdown. Also, here's another thing you can also do. There are bands out there that need support now more than ever. And what you should do is, go on Bandcamp. Share their music to the best of your abilities. Promote it any way you can. Same goes for, certain venues. Let them know that you're thinking of them during this time. And, like I said, and if that weren't enough, on Mondays, Metallica is going to be doing live Metallica concert Mondays. So you'll want to stay tuned for that, because I think they're going to do some very, very good things there. And more importantly, music promoters that work hard. You have to still be thinking about those people as well. People like Randy Kastner of Arcade Metal Promotions, who does a great job in, bringing a lot of great metal acts to Wisconsin, particularly Milwaukee, sometimes Madison. Keep him in your thoughts at this time. And definitely think of Paul Panic of Sonic Asylum Radio, who does off-the-grid metal, because there will be lots of new releases that'll be coming out soon that he'll be playing, and stuff, of which I will be doing music reviews on very soon. And this is a message to all metal bands out there around the Midwest, including here in Wisconsin and in Madison. If you've got stuff that you want promoted, reviewed, let me know personally. I can arrange to make sure that it gets reviewed in one of my next video blogs. The bottom line is, it is important that we keep the support for the underground metal scene up and alive, so that when this pandemic is over and the 30 days are hopefully lifted, and it's just 30 days, depending on what everybody does, the enthusiasm for live metal shows will be stronger than ever, and we'll need it to be if we want things to really survive again. So just remember what I said here today, everybody. And this is also my way of keeping in touch with the metal community. Stay vigilant, stay safe, practice the social distancing, but don't get completely antisocial, as we can still use social media. Use it for more creative purposes. Do not spread negativity. It does not help the situation in any way. Helping each other out is the best thing we can do right now, especially here in the metal scene. So, for those of you who I mentioned that may be watching this, I'm thinking of you, and everybody else hopefully is too. Rest assured, we're going to get through this, and when we do, we're going to be rocking out like we've never rocked out before. So, anyway, that's my piece on the whole matter, and be on the lookout very soon for new music reviews, including a review of the brand new album from Testament. If we're lucky, we'll make that into the next video blog. I'm Metal Max, and stay tuned for more exciting metal-related stuff from me during the course of these next 30 days.